Hello, everybody, and welcome to another What's Up Wednesday. Today, mid-October already, October 19th, 2022. Hope everybody, I heard before we started recording, everybody enjoying this interesting fall weather that is going on. Today is chilly here in Florida. So even before we get started, I know some of you on the chat, let us know where you're coming from, where you're joining us. We're so happy to be here and honored, of course, like always, to have this touch point together. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Adriana Alvarez, Head of Sales for the Americas. And know that this call is being recorded. So if you're here live or catch it on our recordings, our agenda today, like always, we'll start with some operation updates as well as some company updates like we do every week throughout the month. But today, not only we're going to talk about some October promotions, but also our Klarna 0% APR that has started on October 14th, extended till the end of the month. So you can take advantage of this before the holidays. And hot off the press, we have a flash Healyween promotion that is going to go till the end of the month. So you got to stay on this call to listen all about it because you are first ones to know about this. So honestly, give yourself some woohoo because the US and the Americas are the first ones to get the ins and outs of this promotion. And we have a very special guest, US member Ryli Jetton, that is going to be sharing on how to create your 30-second elevator pitch. So it really goes hand in hand with not only our current promotion for October on how to duplicate yourself and bring three new members or customers for the month, and the same and now with the new promotion as well. It's amazing to teach your new people and even yourself how to simplify the business with that easy 30-second elevator pitch. And then we're going to wrap up with some events announcement, which is Jessie Arsenal, our head of sales for Canada, that is on her Canada tour. So she has an event coming up in Montreal. And also we're going to have our first ever US Hispanic event in Spanish here in the United States. So I want to share that with all of you as well, in case you have anybody who wants to participate. And so it's been an amazing couple of weeks. Again, know that this is being recorded and it will be shared on our YouTube channel as well as in our Facebook, Telegram groups, etc. But it's been an exciting few weeks where we have been in the road meeting members and just strategizing for what is coming up for the remainder of the year, but also looking ahead. We got to think big, what is coming for 2023. So all of our intentions really is about closing the month strong, closing the year strong, and starting a new year fresh with many more exciting things coming up for us at Healy. So with that said, welcome to our Healy family. Anybody that is here for the first time or in general, again, I see some of the chats. I'll be catching up on that. But with that said, I'm going to pass it over to Jake Barron, our head of operations.
Thanks, Adriana. A couple updates from my side on the tech side, actually. So, again, we were back at Tech Tip Tuesday last night. We had a great call, especially it was a fun call. We had some good questions that came in there. I think my favorite was someone asked if Marcus can invent a time machine. So not your standard tech tip, but it was a fun call. So that recording was just added to our YouTube page a few minutes ago. So that's there if you want to check that out. And then two things related to app updates. Adrian, if you could, I want to share something real quick on my screen, and then we can come back to this. So we had an update to the, hold on a second here. I think I need to be, I think you took over my hosting privileges got changed. If you could, when you get a chance. Okay. All right, so there was a change to the Healy app. So the new Healy app, actually. We shared this screen on Healy for Beginners and Beyond a few weeks ago, and we showed the comparison between the current Healy Pink Dot app, the conductivity, the connection indicator, how the black line was replaced by when the Healy app first launched, the new Healy app, it was a static sort of gray bar across the middle there. So that was the equivalent to having the black line in the current Healy Pink Dot app. But with the update that came out a few days ago, 1.0.7. So if you have installed that new update, you'll see now, which is great, rather than leaving it to someone to interpret what that actually means, it actually says current flow insufficient if you need to increase the intensity of the app. So same thing, if same things you would use to overcome the black line in the Healy Pink Dot app, if you get that current flow insufficient, you would do those same things with that, either increase the intensity, drink some water, put some water around the wristbands, that kind of a thing there. So just keep that in mind if you see that message, that it's the same thing as what you would do in the past to kind of get past that. And then also the only other thing I wanted to mention was there was an update to the Heal Advisor Analyse app, so the Blue Dot app as well, last week, where you can now log in with your username or your email address. So it had been just the email address, and occasionally we do get people that are trying to log in with their username, something like that, and they're getting an error, of course. But we just made it a little bit easier to log in using either at this point. So just a couple small changes, but wanted to point those out here so you all are informed and can, if anyone on your team has questions or anything like that as well, you can share that with them now too. So, all right.
Jake, is that update on the Pink Dot app or the MagHealy app?
The MagHealy app. And yeah, there's some questions about font size, things like that, different colors. So we're this app is still, there's going to be updates constantly over time. It's still brand new, and we'll continue to make improvements as we go. And we've received a lot of feedback, and we definitely pass that on to the product development team as well. So it just things will be added and updated in phases.
We also had questions about, hey, do we use the new MagHealy app, or we use the old Pink Dot app? And one of the, I'm encouraging you guys to use the new MagHealy app because of the conveniences that it has and the workarounds that it has solved in some of the other things with the Pink Dot app, especially with some of the iPhone or Apple hardware. So definitely I'm encouraging everyone, especially the new folks, just get used to it. That's going to be the platform. It's a much more efficient and useful platform. So let's dive in.
Yeah. So as far as when to tell people to start using it, tell them to start using it now. If they don't like it, if they prefer for some reason to Pink That Up, they can use that one too. They can use both. It doesn't really matter. But we still have a lot of people. We had a couple of people, I think 2 or 3 people on Tech Tip Tuesday last night that aren't aware that the new Healy app fixes that looping issue in the Healy Pink Dot app, where you select a program, it takes you back to the main menu rather than running the program. So, we're trying to get that word out there that if you have that issue, go ahead and use the new Healy app, the MagHealy app, because that issue has been resolved.
It also solves the scanning. It also solves, sorry, Doc. It also solves the scanning issue that the iPhone 13 has had with scanning the QR code. So, by the way, folks, that's a huge convenience in my book.
Sure.
And another reason to use the new MagHealy app is that I encourage people to run both the MagHealy and the Healy simultaneously, and it's an easy way to be able to do that when you use it for the MagHealy app.
Sure.
Absolutely. And to that point, you can run multiple Healys at the time and multiple MagHealys at a time without an issue. So granted, yes, you need to close the app to go into any of the others or connect others, but there is unlimited amount of really Healys and MagHealys that you can run at a time. So if you're in a group setting, in a demo setting, it is very, very convenient.
Quick question here in the chat. Someone's asking about what the QR code is. So remember that the Pink Dot app or even the new MagHealy app is going to utilize the QR code or the serial number of your hardware in order to activate what programs you have with your account. So you can either type in manually the serial number in the app, or you can use the scan function, is what we're talking about here. There's a little button you click to scan the QR code, and you simply point your smart device, the camera, to the back of your Healy, and it downloads the serial number for you automatically.
So another thing is, yes, we're working also on having the capacity of, or the capability of turning off the Bluetooth while you're running with the new app. But when there is a hard close, you will notice on your MagHealy, once the program is downloaded, you will notice on your MagHealy only the blue flashing light will be going on instead of the blue, which is the Bluetooth. So that will turn it off, just for those that want that feature to be turned off. Anything else, Jake?
No, I'll continue to answer some of the questions here in the chat throughout the call.
Yeah, so before I start sharing screen again, I want to give a shout out in a second for all of our board members to be on camera and give a hello to our members, because truly they are the voice of you in the field, and they're here representing you. We have Doc Steve, you well know, Ken Close, David Pritchard, Ray and Ryli Jetton. We have Tara Berner here with us as well, Lori Falk, Sarah Rodriguez, Terry Perez, and Colette. Also, I always see her there. She was going to be with her kids, and she's here with us. So please just unmute and say hello to everybody. We thank you so much for being part of this call every week.
Hi, guys. Hello, USA, Americas.
Guys,
We love you.
aloha.
We love you guys. Everybody.
Everyone from Colorado.
Gabby's so hi too.
Yeah, so if you have actually any questions on the chat, our board members are here to support, as well as Jake and myself, but they're here representing. And if you want to give them any special messages, of course, please do. Really, to have 10 powerful members that are active in the field 24/7 for all of you. It's really an honor to have them here every week, and bringing some of their team members to share some of their knowledge. And with that said, soon enough, you will receive a already calendar of all of our What's Up Wednesday topics and guest speakers, of course, subject to change depending on anything that might be present at the moment, or if anybody has anything that conflicts. But we truly have worked together with the board and our team here to bring different topics for you every single week, where it comes from product, business development, as well as recognition, etc. So you will be seeing that in a very, very near future, and it will be posted for all of you to be able to mark your calendars and know which topics you want to be most interested on. And of course, sharing with your teams. That's really important for us, that all of you have your schedule, and that we can increase attendance here as well, being prepared now that we know more of the needs of our business. And if you have any topics in mind, please share on the chat right here. We'll take those, we'll take note and make sure that we are delivering the content that you are most interested on. So moving forward, we had our grand opening in South Korea this last week. It's been, or this week, it's been an absolute success so far. So I know many of you have some peers or knowns and have been doing some campaigns also in Korea. So that is in effect as of now. And as well as the MagHealy now is available for sale in the Asia Pacific market. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. Now, we have discussed in the past, and I'll go through this briefly, because this is going to affect on November 1st, where we are introducing a new tier of device direct bonus, where currently, till the end of this month in October, we have two tiers. One that goes from one QV till 4,999. And the second tier where it's exceeding the 5,000 in volume, qualifying volume. So the percentage of earnings on the tier 1 is 30%, which that is paid on a weekly basis. And then the additional 10% that is paid at the end of the month once you exceed those 5,000 points. Now, starting in November 1st, we're adding a new tier and adjusting our second tier. So our tier 1 will be from 1 to 1,999 qualifying volume, which earns you 20% on a weekly basis on commissions. Our tier 2 will go from 2,000 to 3,499 in volume, and that earns you now 35% versus the 30%. And now instead of 5,000 or plus in volume to qualify for the 40%, it's been lowered to 3,500 in qualifying volume for your direct bonus. And again, this is paid till the end of the month. We're working to make sure that this is all beneficial for all of you, but just keep in mind, this is only until only in effect on November 1st. So you have till the end of this month with our current tiers, which is the 30 and the 40. Now, for our October promotion, our customer promotion, it's getting any Healy edition, of course, from Holistic or above at 45% discount or 45% off. And this starting on October 1st until October 31st. Now, keep in mind, we are closing the month at UTC time. We had a little bit of our system were matching. So even though we closed, let's say, our shop 2 hours prior, your back office was still counting that as your sales. Now both our system are closing at UTC time. So just make sure that you know that. And of course, because of the promotion of 45% off, we have different QV points as well as with the Fast Start bonuses. For the Holistic, anybody in their Fast Start bonus period, for a Holistic, they earn an additional 25 euros. For the Residence and the Residence Plus, 50 euros. And for the Professional, 100 euros. And this is for the Fast Start Cash bonus, which is during your month of enrollment +1. Now for QV, this is qualifying for everybody, right? So a Holistic now is 275 QV. Our Residence is 412 QV. Residence Plus, 686. And the Professional, 1,100. Now, you, if you are into our business structure, you will see how this new QV, it's easier for you to qualify for team manager or have anybody new in your team or existing to qualify for team manager, because it's easily as just selling 3 Residence Pluses and you have what you need in order to qualify as a team manager. Now, why is this important? Because we also have a 1, 2, 3 Accelerate Your Tree promotion. Now, we understand we started the month a little bit on the slower side, having new promotions, people getting back to it, but we have a 2-tier promotion. Our part 1 of the promotion is for any of you, all of you qualify. It's as you enroll this month, any new members or customers during the period of October 1st to the 31st with Healy Residence Plus or higher, then you will earn a free Healy Residence Plus as well. Now, the second part, which is the part 1A, it's all about duplication. So it's for any one of those new members who enrolled during October 1st and October 31st achieves the team manager rank this month. And again, like I mentioned, it's as easy as selling 3 new or enrolling 3 new members with a Healy Resonance Plus, and they achieve team manager. And now what does that get you is that Healy Resonance Plus upgraded to a free MagHealy. I know many of you have been wanting to have a MagHealy in your hands, and maybe it hasn't been possible because of the pricing and the timing, but guess what? We also have our 0% Klarna, 0% APR Klarna promotion that is available for the US only starting October 14th, if you were not aware, and it runs until the end of October 31st. Now, this is for any orders that you submit through Healy, but of course, we promote it where you can purchase your MagHealy as low as $125 a month with your 24-month program at 0% APR. Again, this is subject to approval through Klarna, which is a third party. And so let's make sure that you take screenshots of this. This is available in your back office so you can promote the heck out of these promotions, because we are already on the 19th of the month and we only have a few more 11, 12 days rest of the month. So we have a lot of work to do, but guess what? We are announcing the Flash Healyween No Tricks, Just Treats promotion. And this is truly to also help you with the previous promotion that I just explained, because guess what? With the purchase of a Resonance Plus or higher, starting October 20th, tomorrow, until the end of the month, you will get a free Healy Gold Edition. So imagine being able, let me go back here. Imagine being able to not only get 3 new members or customers with a Healy Resonance Plus or higher, now they can get a free gold. And of course, it helps you with any of those 3 new members that you register or enroll during this month, being able to duplicate that behavior and achieving team manager, because now when they sell or enroll a new member with a Healy Resonance Plus or higher, they also, their new members get a free gold edition. Now, again, if anybody is within that return period, please make sure we will honor on a one-on-one cases, of course, to be able to give them to honor this promotion. We understand that you've been working hard at the beginning of the month, and we are supporting you along the way. So again, make sure that you start promoting this, because you guys are the first ones to know about the Flash Healyween promotion that goes live tomorrow at 12 p.m. CET, which is 6 a.m. our Eastern time. Now, the back office or the shop will be in maintenance for 1 hour between 11 and 12 CET, so German time, in order to be able to put this promotion in place. Just an FYI for anybody that tries to go in there in your early mornings to do. Now, Dennis is asking, is this also available in Canada? Yes, this is available for Canada as well. This is a global promotion, so it's available for everybody starting tomorrow. Again, 12 p.m. CET, so midday CET, which is 6 a.m. Eastern time here in the US, and it will run until the close of the month. Again, really important that you go out there. If you already have enrolled 1 new member this month, go for the 3. You can earn a Resonance Plus, and guess what? Now, those new members enrollment or new purchases from a Healy Resonance Plus or higher will get a free gold edition, a free Healy Gold Edition. Now, think about this. We are around the corner of the holidays. We are starting to have gatherings, not only for those of you that maybe celebrate Halloween or not, but Thanksgiving is around the corner, Christmas is around the corner. I mean, when you have a new member that or customer that purchases the Resonance Plus, guess what? Not only they could have a gold as a demo, but they could have a gold as a Christmas gift already, or a holiday gift, or even an additional device to demo during their holiday gatherings with their family. So it is a perfect entry to come into Healy. So maybe I cannot obviously afford, or somebody, whether it's with Klarna or not, $1,000 or $2,000 device, but think about a 500 euro or dollar device that can impact your immediate needs and eventually upgrade, and have it in your hands to, again, to pay it forward or use it as a amazing tool during this upcoming holiday season, which we know is our highest season, selling season and recruiting season that is about to come. So I see a lot of good comments on the chat. If anybody has any questions about this, again, don't worry. If you had somebody that purchased a Healy Resonance or above in the beginning of the month, they are within the period. Just submit a ticket and we will honor the gold edition. No need to stress, no need to worry. We're here to give you treats and not tricks. So again, moving forward, this will be officially announced tomorrow on a newsletter and also posted on all of our social media. But Global knew that we had our ongoing Wednesday call here, and they didn't want us to miss the chance to promote this and letting you guys know ahead of time. So take a screenshot. I will share this. Official communication will come out tomorrow, but no time to waste and no time to lose. Get ahead of the game and start promoting this amazing offer immediately. And with that, I want to connect with an amazing guest because the message truly connects on how you can maximize this promotion. And with that, I'm actually going to have Jesse Arsenal, our head of sales for Canada, introducing Ryli.
Thank you, Adriana. I really love that promotion, I have to say, because all the effort that you've done early in this month, now you have like an extra gift to close, your potential customer or member. So I was very excited about this. I think it's gonna make us finish the month very, very strong. So now I am super honored to be able to introduce Ryli Jetton. Ryli's a US board member, so I had the opportunity to meet her in person on my second week with Healy. So it was a pleasure to meet her. She's a very dynamic and smart young entrepreneur. She works as a team with her father that you probably heard already on this call, and he's also a US board member, Ryli Jetton. She's very dedicated to her business and her team. She works it full time. And they have developed, and this is one of the things that I was very impressed with during this board member meeting that we had back in August. And they have a very successful duplication system for them and for their team. And they've been, teaching their team how to use this duplication system. So I'm very happy that you will all hear from her today. She will be focusing mostly on the very first impression that you give as a Healy member. It's to create your 30-second elevator pitch. So thank you, Ryli, for accepting our invitation. So I'm turning it over to you now.
Thank you so much, Jesse. And thank you for everybody. It's an honor to be on this call with my peers. So no slides today. So make sure you get your notebook out and your pen and paper, and we're going to take some notes. So what do you do? What is a 30-second elevator pitch? So imagine you meet somebody in the elevator and they see your Healy around your neck and say, "What is that thing?" Well, what are you supposed to say? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So what do you do? Well, me personally, I'm a manufacturer's rep for a product out of Germany that's actually cleared by the FDA for chronic and acute arthritis pain, muscle soreness due to overexertion, and numerous non-medical applications like skin or sleeping or mental focus. And so what this device does is it's actually a scanner. So it's going to scan your body real time, and it's going to tell you where your body is out of tune, out of balance, or unhealthy, and then actually have the ability to deliver those frequencies to your body. But how does it do that? Well, it connects with your smartphone or your tablet. So it's a wearable device that you can have with you all the time, and then it'll connect with your smartphone and deliver those frequencies to you. Now, what I do is I give free scans to people so I can show them what I do and how it may help you, but it doesn't make a difference to me or not if you get one, or if you choose not to, but you know somebody that this could benefit and help change their life. 30 seconds. Now they're intrigued. Now they want to schedule an appointment with you. They want to learn, what does this device do? How do you actually receive those frequencies? So what do? Maybe you're not a manufacturer's rep. Maybe you're a mompreneur. So you tell them in your free time, or you make time out of your schedule to go meet with people and help them with their health and wellness. So whatever it looks like to you, make sure you share that passion and excitement with them. Make it short and sweet. You don't want to go on and on and on and bore them. Like myself, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a practitioner. I'm just a 23-year-old entrepreneur that's trying to help change the world with many people that I meet on a daily basis. So short and sweet, to the point. I gave a little bit of background information, not a lot. So where did the device come from? For Germany. From a lot of people, that means, wow, absolutely, this machine works. This is quality. Make sure you let them know that it's from Germany. If they continue and ask questions, well, maybe you don't have time right there because you're in the elevator. Schedule an appointment. Say, what's your week look like Thursday? And I'd love to meet with you on a Zoom or in person. And I can share the ins and outs of this device with you and give you all the details that you desire. At that point, you can tell them about time waiver and Marcus Schmika and all of the science and connectors between point A and point B. Make sure you tell them the FDA clearance. So I said that out front and in the beginning. What does the device do? Well, it's cleared by the FDA for chronic and acute arthritis pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion and numerous non-medical applications. How it works. All app driven off your smartphone, tablet, both Android and iPhone, even Google phones. It's accessible on all of those platforms. And we have training to teach people how to operate and utilize those apps to get them familiarized and comfortable with hooking up to a Healy program. Who is it for? Well, it's for people like you and me. So it's a class 2A medical device. So that means that we don't have to go overseas and get extensive training that we have to pay large amounts of money for. We can watch YouTube videos. We can watch Zoom calls with our team. What's Up Wednesday, Tech Tip Tuesday. We have resources for our fellow members and clients or customers for them to get all of the information that they desire to be successful. Practitioners, you can use this in your office. We have a lot of chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, a lot of holistic healers, or just people who are just interested in their health. Maybe they are wanting to get a good night's sleep, and that's what's going to sell them on this device. So anybody can own a device. Anybody can use it. You can use it on your kids, all ages. And then make sure you set that appointment. Make sure you, when you meet with them in that elevator, or maybe you're having a cup of coffee or a Zoom networking meeting, or however you're meeting people, maybe it's in the store, make sure you get that date and that time set with them, maybe schedule for an hour or whatever you're comfortable with, and just share Healy with them. What's worked for me is I share Healy with my passion and my entire heart. So I don't sell these, they sell itself. I'm just the mode of operation, or the method, the machine, to get that message across, and then ultimately build a relationship with that person, and make them duplicatable. How do you tell your story? How do you share a testimony? How do you share Healy with everybody else? So make sure what you say. I'm a manufacturer's rep. for this device out of Germany. So it's a 2-inch by 2-inch device. You can even put this in your pocket. You know, if you garden or if you are at work and you don't really want to share Healy yet because you don't know a whole lot, you can stick it in your shirt and nobody would know, and you'd receive frequencies all day. So however you want to share Healy, maybe you want to experience it first. You know, it takes a couple times. When you are trying to share Healy, you may not have the same smooth saying that I have right now, but believe me, I practiced and I practiced and I practiced and I got it wrong and I got it wrong, but I was determined to make it eloquent and smooth. So when somebody I would talk to would see the credibility with me and my passion. So I'm a manufacturer's rep for a product out of Germany that's cleared by the FDA for chronic and acute arthritis pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion and numerous non-medical applications. And I would love to sit down with you and show you what my device can do in hopes that you may be able to lead me to somebody else I can help. No.
Hey,
Make
I'd
sure you
like
get
to
that appointment
here.
and set up a follow-up time to make sure that you meet with that person and help change their life.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Ryli,
I
I'd like
think-
to,
Go ahead, David.
real quick, Adriana, I'd like to point out one thing that Ryli did that was really important is near the end of her pitch, she says, even if you decide this is not for you, you will know someone that we can help. And that's kind of like a takeaway, or it makes it less, what is the word? It's just that they don't feel as pressured maybe that you're going to be hard
Sales
selling.
pitchy.
Yeah. So you're offering to do this free scan, whether it's in person or by Zoom or however you're going to do it, but you're letting them know, hey, it's fine if you decide it's not for you. You're going to know someone we can help. And that's been really effective, hasn't it, Ryli, in getting people to feel more comfortable with scheduling that appointment.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for bringing that up, David. That is so important. Make sure you take that pressure off them. So then they're not obligated to, oh, you know, maybe they'll ghost you. So this is more of a friendly, you know, option for them. But this is so duplicatable. It is so simple and easy for those who allow it to be easy for them to, you know, get those 3 people, get those new members signed up, get those customers to help you earn that free gold and ultimately that MagHealy. So this is possible. I can do it. You can do it. You'll just have to practice.
Absolutely. And I think the way that you build your pitch, and I would like for you to kind of see or explain those 3-4 different steps, right? Because she is giving you a guide right now, but nothing comes better than from your heart, right? Everybody feels a different way on how they do their pitch, but this is a great start. So even if you have new members that don't feel comfortable yet building their pitch, this is always something easy that whether it's from what Ryli just shared or whether you build one yourself and you have one that they can just copy paste and send a message, not only use on a face-to-face scenario, but also on social media, different platforms, because again, it's easy. And not only that, it's not invasive, it's not pushy, but it creates curiosity. When you dump a lot of information on people, guess what happens? They don't need to ask you any more questions. Maybe you confuse them or whatnot. Now they go online. It's just a little bit at a time. Then after you create your 30 pitch, I suggest then you have little snippets, whether it's videos, whether it's little questions and answers where you can easily follow up with somebody and like Ryli easily said, well, they don't ghost you, right? Not everybody makes a decision right away. But if you dump a ton of information, guess what? They don't have a reason. You don't have a reason to do a follow-up anymore. And I love and what you just said, David. No is never a no. There's always a referral, and a no might be not right now. Don't give up, people. Again, that's why you just don't dump a bunch of information on people, because maybe Healy is not right now for me, but in a month from now, it is the perfect device for my life or somebody in my family or somebody I know. So Ryli, maybe you want to break down just those little steps for them to create their own 30-second pitch.
Right, absolutely. So I began with, you know, what do you say when somebody asks you what's around your neck? So that's a perfect segue. So what do you do? What is your passion? What's your method of getting the word out? In mine, I'm a manufacturer's rep because that's part of the business that my dad and I have. So maybe you are a mamapreneur. You know, I have a desire for health and wellness for me and my family, or whatever that looks like for you. So what your method is, and then a little bit of background. So where did the device come from? It came from Germany. And you don't have to know all the details about it right now. Make sure you get that FDA clearance in there. And that's also listed on the my.healy.world and the shop page, all Healy resources. And then how it works. So your method of getting the word out, the FDA clearance, where did it come from, and how it works. So it works with your smartphone, tablet, iPhone, Android, really user friendly. And then who is it for? So it's for you and me, practitioners. They can actually also use that for a fee of service in their practice if they choose, and then set that appointment. And if you get the chance at the end of that, right before you set your appointment, if you get the chance, give them a little short testimonial of what it did for you. Like for me, because of the Healy, I haven't taken a steroid shot or a painkiller for the last 2 years. So if you get that moment to share a short testimonial with them, that might be an aha moment. Oh, I deal with pain. I need to talk to you and actually set the appointment. So what you say, like I'm a manufacturer's rep, the background, it's from Healy, the FDA clearance, how it works, then the quantum sensor in the device from your phone, who is it for, set that appointment.
Perfect. Simple, concise, duplicatable. Thank you, Ryli. And again, I know a lot of your success and in your team with your father and your business together, it's really that simplicity and duplication system that you are able to not only onboard people in a smooth way, but the fact that they feel comfortable also replicating what you're doing. If you can do it, we can do it. If we can do it, all can do it, right? So it is a simple message that addresses everybody as a general audience and not necessarily on a specific niche, which some of you have. So again, there is ways of building different 30-second pitches. You might want to do a general one. You might want to do one for your specific niche audience that it might not be one, it might be many that you feel comfortable addressing and have a connection with. So I will leave that as a challenge to all of you to sit down and build that if you haven't done so. And if you do, make sure that you share with everybody. When we post this recording, I will make sure that you have, I'm going to challenge all of you to post on the chat, what is your 30-second elevator pitch? So we can all learn from each other again. We're in a community of sharing and learning. So it's great to just take snippets of everybody and then building your own. So keep an eye out for that Facebook post. Thank you, Ryli, again for coming on here and delivering such a beautiful, simple message. And I know you have a lot of things on the chat here that you want to address, but many, many amazing comments on here. And yes, Lori, I think you're on the right point. Again, part of your 30-second pitch is practicing. Practicing, not about perfection. It's just about feeling confident And it's about practicing. Call your friends, call your family. Hey guys, I'm going to do this over and over and over. And I can tell you personally, Ryli and Ray, after seeing them over and over, I was able to keep practicing myself. Okay, now this is I'm not a manufacturer's rep, but I have a different way. So, you know, and it helps to keep practicing with others and getting feedback in the mirror. What better critic than yourself? What better critic than yourself? And what better friend than yourself, I hope. So again, write it down and keep editing it, and just feel confident on any way or any audience that you might be in front of that is truly reflecting who you are and what is your purpose and your mission with Healy. Because people feel that. People feel energy, feel transparency, and that's really what they like. They don't want to be sold to, they want to be shared to. So again, I don't know if we have anything else we want to. I think we're good. And Ryli, if you see anything you want to address. I think we have. But with that said, everybody, thank Ryli for her participation today. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to our head of sales for Canada, Jessie Arsenal, that has some exciting news about her upcoming event.
Yes, thank you, Adriana. Well, before talking about my next event in Canada, we had a very successful event in Calgary, Alberta, last weekend actually. So it was a pleasure to be working with some of our Canadian leaders, Terry Bernier, Spencer Crowder, and we also had a very special guest with us in Calgary. Doc Steve was there to do an incredible product training. You know, we gave him lots of time so we can really get a good understanding of each of the features, each of the programs, and each of our products that work alongside each other. So it was a great time all together. It was good to meet with everybody who is an active member in Calgary, building their businesses. So we had great training on how to work the comp plan as well as a business overview. And of course, we celebrated the opening of Canada again as a first event in Calgary. So that was very fun. And I really enjoyed my weekend. So, and this week, actually tomorrow, I'm heading to Montreal to host another event. I don't know if we have the slide, Adriana, for this one. Yes, awesome. So yeah, so tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. We have an event in Montreal. So I will be working again with our French Canadian leaders, Raymond Poirier, Rachel Daigle, Huguette Daigle as well. So that will be great to hear from them in Montreal for the first time. So again, we're going to celebrate the Healy opening in Canada. We'll have great testimonials. We'll have demos on site as well. So please, if you know anybody in the Montreal area, it looks right now that the event will be mostly French based on who registered, but make sure you register. We can accommodate English as well. We can do translation or, simultaneous translation. But yeah, please, if you know anybody in this area or in the Ottawa area that is not so far away, please invite them to join us. Definitely we'll have fun together. I'm excited to meeting for the first time in person so many of you. So yeah, and this is for now the last event of our Canadian tour for the fall. We will certainly visit more Canadian city in the new year, but for the fall, it's going to be our last corporate event. So really looking forward to meeting so many of you. So thanks, Adriana.
Thank you, Jessie, and we wish you much success. Again, it's exciting. It's something we've been waiting for such a long time to get everybody in Canada back on board. And not only that, but to be able to share share what a beautiful company we have and an amazing product that we have. And I know you had your big launch event, now you had a smaller event, and this is just a series of more to come, but just the local participation, it's so refreshing to see, and having local speakers. So truly, and again, this will be a bilingual event, but mostly French, correct?
Yes, it's going to be mostly French in Montreal. Yeah, definitely.
So if anybody has anybody in town, send them over to Jessie. The team there will take care of them, welcome them, whether you're able to attend or not. Don't feel shy. On the contrary, take this invitation and share them in your teams. You never know. Again, just like Ryli said, it might not be them that's in Canada, but they truly probably know somebody in Canada or in the area that is willing to go. So share it, and you will never know who will fight and share it on their end as well. So encourage all of you to continue sharing all of the events that we're putting so much effort to put together, whether locally they're small, but really, truly, we can make a big impact. So thank you, Jessie, and we look forward to see all the recaps next week.
Yes.
All right. So with that, I also want to announce an event that for me is a very dear. All of you are out in this last week, I gotta say, I think it's one of the most busiest weeks we've had at Healy since summertime, with events all over. So I want to give a shout out to everybody that was out there during table events, unfaced events, small group events, retreats. You have been incredible. From Kansas City to Vero Beach to Miami it's been Fort Lauderdale. And if you had an event, please share on here. Canada. You guys are busy bees, and I know that you are just pollinating all the fruit that is coming out there, and we're going to flourish and just around the corner. But with that, we have an event, and I want to say it is our first Spanish led Hispanic event here in the US through Healy. It is leader led, but again, I wanted to share because this is just the beginning. We're going to be focusing a lot also in impacting the Hispanic, Spanish speaking bilingual market here in the United States, as well as in Canada. And soon enough coming the opening of Mexico, which will help on all of this. But we have fantastic leaders that are going to be hosting this event, and it is open for anybody. So whether you speak Spanish or not, whether you have somebody in your teams or a prospect that is bilingual or Spanish speaking, please feel free to invite them to this event. It is this next weekend on Saturday, 22nd of October. We will have 2 sessions in Houston, Texas. And with that, I know many of you have met him in our calls before. Fernando Palafox, he just wants to share a few quick minutes of their event. Again, it's open, but it's just fantastic speakers that are going to be there, and just a tool for all of us to unite as a community to continue spreading the Healy word around many of our markets. So Rene, are you here?
Yes, I'm Rene. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you. And yes, we are very happy to have these new events in Texas. So we are trying to build a Hispanic community starting in Texas, in Houston. So everyone in this area, please tell them, and we are going to have a very, very good first Spanish presentation. So will be a pleasure. We'll have some Healys to have some demos. We will have 2 sessions, as Adriana said. So will be very, very great with the Latin savor that we say in Spanish. So see you soon. See you soon there.
Thank you. And again, this is, even though it's leader led, it is open to the community, because that's really how we want to build this business together. And I will be there to support them. So I will be in house. We have an Eventbrite registration, which we're happy to share on here. So on the registration, if, for example, let's say you have a guest that will be there, but you're not attending, it does specify who are they coming referred to by. So don't be worried, we will be representing our Healy in the best, most positive way, just building a community so they know that they have support, not only from the field, but also corporate as we are building this market. We actually launched in a little way, actually, can you believe, Fernando, it's been a year that we started our Spanish bi-weekly calls, and it's a year now. And what a better month also as the Hispanic Global Month to be able to have this first event that is present in person and in a language that everybody can, come together with and reunite with Healy. So again, open to all. If you have any questions about this event, feel free to reach out to me. Again, I'll be there. Fernando, Dr. Seneth, which is also one of they're all vice president, top in the chain already. And they're going to it's more of an opportunity meeting, introducing them to Healy. It will be a short, an hour and a half event. We will have, again, a lot of excitement, some giveaways, and we will have Healys and MagHealys for demos. You see the address on the bottom. It is a free event. Again, open for guests and Healy members. It will be hosted in Spanish, just FYI. But again, just like we encourage you to share Canadian events, here it's for everybody. You never know who might be interested, whether you're able to attend or not. We will be open arms to receive them in the best way possible. So thank you, Fernando, and I look forward. Now, with that, before we wrap up, I hope you had a great nuggets to take away today and that you are excited about our Flash Healyween promotion that starts tomorrow. So you can start promoting it already. But not only, our next Frequencies and Friends is on November 1st, but I want you to mark your calendars. Please, please, please. I know everybody has busy weekends, but for the year so I've been here, everybody's been requesting, can we please have a Super Saturday training event? And it is coming. We hear you loud and clear. So please set your calendars now, block half of your day, because on November 19th, and we will come with more details, starting at 11 a.m., we will have 2 sessions with great speakers. We already have, I don't want to jinx it, but we have Marcus Mike already confirmed, as well as Nuno Nina that will be with us, and many, many more speakers that have already confirmed. So it's going to be an afternoon or day afternoon full of fantastic information. And guess what? Since today you were the first ones to learn about the Healyween promotion, you will be the first ones to know about the Black Friday promotion during this day. So global communication will go out till Monday. You will know on Saturday. So you do not want to miss this event. If you are excited, if you are in, please share on here on the chat 11111. If you already put the alarm on your phone and you blocked it, give me your 11111. I can't wait. Our board members are going to be there. We'll have testimonials. We're not only talking about product, we're talking about business, we're talking about personal development as well. We're looking to have motivational speakers outside of the company, people within the company. Trust me, it's going to be a full fueled day that is going to ignite you to close the year strong. Not only to have a fantastic Black Friday promotion, closing of the month, which obviously you're not going to wait till then because there's so much going on in between, but igniting the end of your year and looking forward to 2023. So we're going to touch all those points. Again, I see a lot of one-on-one. Let's put the intention out there, because together we're going to have a fantastic event. And I'm not aiming for 100 of you that are here today. How many are we aiming for? This is open not only for, this is directly for the Americas, but this is open globally. US, Canada, Mexico, globally. No, exactly, Sandra. 1,500. That's where we gotta go. We gotta go for big numbers so we can have and build a community full of energy. I know you guys don't only build a business here, you build a global business. Let's get everybody to attend this. We're not going to just wait for our frequencies and friends. We're doing this together, collaborating together, because all of you are going to be part of making this successful. So I am excited to bring you a full detailed agenda with a lot of marketing materials so you can promote it not only to your members and your teams, but also to prospects. Because again, what a better timing to get people to learn about Healy, and they can come in for different parts of the presentation or the entire day. So really looking forward. I see some excitement. And again, thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Jake, and for the entire board meeting that has really collaborated on this together to make it, to solidify it. So again, we'll have a lot of C-level corporate speakers as well. So stay tuned, but mark your calendars because more is to come. We have a month to get to getting there. So have a wonderful rest of your day and your week. Again, know that we have a lot of touch points. I get getting questions about this. We have these forums for you to be able to have the most information and support to build your businesses, and so that you don't have to be doing 20 million Zooms a week. So you can just invite them to Tech Tip Tuesdays every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Not only we share the recording, but it's a easy link, www.techtiptuesday.world. We have our usual WhatsApp Wednesday, which again, we need to start getting more people on here. I know it's middle of the day and they watch the recording, but let's keep promoting www.healywow.com. Our Healy for Beginners and Beyond that are every other week. Again, easy share, guys. Experience Healy.world. And our Spanish bi-weekly calls. We usually have it on this Thursday, which I will have to confirm since we are going to be in Houston. That's easy as well. www.healyespanol.com. And that is every other Thursday at 7 p.m. And soon, Jesse, we need to add your French call, right? Jesse is also hosting a French weekly or bi-weekly call. So we'll make sure to post this on here. So again, whether they're in Canada or not, but you have French speaking members, they're able to join Jesse in that community as well. I don't know if you want to say something, Jesse. I see you unmuted.
Yeah, well, we'll get started in November with these calls, and next week I will make sure to put the link out there for sure for all of you if you have any French speaking team member.
And again, all of our recordings are available on our YouTube page, and Jake and his team do such an amazing job by segmenting all these recordings. So you don't have to watch an hour worth of content, but if you have a very specific topic, let's say on today's call, if you want to go specifically to Ryli's 30-second, how to create a 30-second elevator pitch, you can just click on there and watch Ryli's segment. So make sure that, again, you subscribe to our HealyAmericas.com YouTube page, and that way you have access to all of this. And whenever somebody asks you a question, well, what is the promo this month? Boom, just click on that, send them the link, and they can watch it themselves. So thank you again. Hope you take away a ton of information, or at least a little bit that impacts your business. And we thank you all, and we will see you next week here at the same time in the same channel. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Great call.
Woohoo. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.